In fact, US President Donald Trump has confirmed that the United States is actively engaged in negotiations with Iran right now, amid heightened tensions in the Middle East and following recent military incidents in the region. Speaking to reporters, Trump stated that talks are underway in multiple locations, emphasizing that Iran is eager to reach a deal to avoid further escalation. He referenced the US strikes on Iranian nuclear sites last summer, known as Midnight Hammer, saying Iran does not want a repeat of those actions. Let's in fact listen into that statement.
Negotiating, they'd like to do something, and we'll see if something is going to be done. They had a chance to do something a while ago, and it didn't work out, and we did Midnight Hammer. I don't think they want that happening again, but they would like to negotiate. We are negotiating.
Aditya, if I can come to you on this, obviously we have been seeing a lot of strained ties between the US and Iran regarding this entire situation, but now we have a statement from the US President Donald Trump, who's stating that there are talks and negotiations underway regarding this entire thing and regarding this entire situation that is occurring between Iran and the US. Aditya. All right, let me in fact go across to my colleague Ajay Jandyal, who is joining us on the broadcast. He's also our Jammu and Kashmir Bureau Chief. Ajay, we were just discussing the tensions between US and Iran, and we have a statement from US President Donald Trump, who's stating that negotiations are underway in multiple locations because Iran wants to reach a deal so that this situation does not escalate further.
Yes, Shivani, you rightly said, yes, talks are going on because a few days back we have seen that Trump himself says that Iran have agreed, and we will see that what will happen in the coming days because the talks and negotiations are going on. But the thing is that this latest incident in which a drone attack is spoiled by the America, that has to be seen because American forces claims that they have shot down Iranian drone which was basically approaching the US warship over there, and that is the reason that it could lead to more trouble and tension between the two countries, especially in the Middle East.
Right, Ajay, if I can request you to please stay on with us. 6 Iranian gunboats unsuccessfully attempted to halt a US flagged oil tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. The security firm Vanguard Tech told its clients on Tuesday that the Iranian vessels were armed with .50 caliber guns, and they ordered the oil tanker to turn off its engines and prepare to be boarded. Instead, the US tanker sped up and was ultimately escorted to safety by a US Navy vessel. The incident comes as the US continues to ramp up its military presence surrounding Iran, with US President Donald Trump describing an armada arrayed in the area. So, Ajay, obviously apart from the drone incident, we have another incident where gunboats had surrounded an oil tanker. It raised a lot of alarm because they were trying to board this oil tanker, this vessel. However, it was moved to safety by US officials over there who are in the area, creating an armada in that region.
Yes, certainly it's a strain because when talks are going on, when both the countries, they are trying to de-escalate the situation. Why such things are happening, that also has to be seen. And according to information, these US flagged oil tankers were basically spotted there in the Strait of Hormuz, and according to information, some gunboats they tried to approach this oil tanker, and when they attempted for the same, that was a failed attempt because there was security on the oil container ship, and immediately they were responded accordingly, and then she was moved safely to the destination. But the thing is that why Iran is doing such things, this could lead to more trouble or more tension between the two. As you said that this is not the only incident between Iran and America, which basically could lead to disrupt the talks between the two countries. So, one drone was shot down, which was approaching the U.S. warship, and this is another incident when gunboats they unsuccessfully tried to stop a U.S. flagged oil tanker. Definitely it could harm the talks, and if talks need to be successful, then both the countries have to participate it fully, and they also have to stop such acts, and especially Iran.